Hey guys, welcome back to Economics and Comics. We have your top 10 new comics to buy September 21st. Oh my gosh, I read at least 30 comics. It took me 5 hours last night and then I passed out. I eliminated a bunch of books. Let me tell you, there are some good books out there. This is the best top 10 new comics to buy show out there and comic book early review show. So please spend some time with me. Let's go. Alright guys, thanks again for coming. As always, if you're new, please subscribe, comment, like, turn your notifications on. If you comment and are subscribed in this video, you can win a prize next Top 10 New Comics Day video. And this week we're giving away, for the people that did it already, we're giving away this, where is it? Where is she? Where is she? House of Slaughter number 6. 1 in 25 variant. That's right, 1 in 25 variant. So good luck to all those that commented and did all that stuff last time. All right, so oh my gosh, you guys, like I was saying, I read a crap load of books last night from 12 to 5 in the morning, and I was like, I don't want to read this, and I read it, and then I took so many books that were in my spec pre-game out and put new ones in. So this is very interesting. I don't want to take a lot of your time. There's no reason to. I'm here to tell you what I think are the best picks, okay? So, and this is based off reads and keys that I got to look at. Let's just go ahead and start real quick with cover buys. Fantastic Four 47, the Dodderman cover. Yeah, that I read it. It was okay. There was a new character that has already appeared before. She kind of comes in this one. That's what she said. Star Wars Darth Vader 27, the Sprouts Choose Your Destiny cover. Now this is an interesting story real quick. The handmaiden actually saves Darth Vader. She has a chance to kill him. He's completely immobilized. She saves him. Very interesting. Action Comics number 1, the Facsimile edition. Reprint. It's a nice thick book. That's what she said. Soft. And it's beautiful. I had only a couple damages, so everyone's getting some good ones. Cradle of Filth number 3, the Hetrick cover. Okay. DC vs. Vampires All Out War number 3, the Lee variant cover. Yes. Baron Cinder does appear in this book. I don't care, honestly. I'm not. I like vampires and stuff, but this is just another, like, I don't even think this book means anything. A key in there even means anything. But first appearance, Baron Cinder. Elvira in Horrorland number 4, cover C. Gunslinger Spawn number 12, cover A. Okay, Dark Crisis Young Justice cover B. Real quick, on Key Collector, it says number 5 is first appearance of Mickey Mizzleputtahook, whatever the fuck thing's name is. Wrong. It's in this book, number 4. First full appearance of Mickey, the son of whatever. So, Young Justice is a sleeper, if that means, number 4, if that means anything. Does anyone care about that character? I sure as hell don't. Okay, and last but not least, what's going to make it in my top 10 is Harley 30th edition. There are a bunch of incredible covers. I read all the stories. There was one story where Harley ends up killing herself. Like the death of Harley against Amanda Waller. She just says, screw it, blow my brains out. And Amanda Waller does. Besides that, though, I didn't see anything besides just, looking back, different stories. And the covers are amazing. In each book, though, you will see all the covers. There's every couple of pages, there's something there. All right, let's get out of there. Okay. Now, the only books I could not review were the new independent books because I don't have them yet. So I'm going to tell you about them really quick, and then we're going to go to top 10. Trust me, you please watch this whole video. This took me a long time to do. I'm trying to make them better and better every time, and I really appreciate you watching. So the new number ones are Crashing number 1. Basically, patients with powers at a hospital with no powered patient policy. I don't know, something about pills and stuff like that. Stuff of Nightmares #1, a new Stein reimagined book. That will be coming out. Creep Show #1. I'm pretty excited about that. Just kind of like Creep Show. And then we have Vanish #1. This is, Donny Cates Stegman. We'll see what happens, guys. I don't know. I'm sure it'll be good. We'll see. I've definitely picked up some copies. Okay? All right. Let's get to your top 10. Here we go. It's amazing, to be honest with you, that they're all my stuff. Let's see here. There's some of these I wasn't even going to put in there. And I read them and I'm like, okay, let's rearrange this. First, we got #10, Avengers Judgment Day. Okay? #5, Axe. There are multiple deaths in this book. Everyone's getting judged. I want to show you a couple things really quick. So Cap, America. Cap goes, I'm going to go get judged or whatever. Cap goes. And then he gets smoked. Now, the mutants keep trying different ways. They keep dying and going back. They're running out of eggs at Krakoa. This is what I thought was interesting about it. And I didn't know they could do this. They revived Cap. I thought you could only revive mutants. Right? I thought you could only revive mutants. I don't know. But it was a fun story because everyone's getting smoked over and over. I thought it was funny. All right. #9 is Black Adam #4. Only because of tons of appearances. Okay, I feel like it's dark in here. But whatever. Maybe I'm just blind as a bat. Black Adam #4. Now, I got to tell you something about this book after I show you the appearance. The only reason I'm showing you this is because they show a bunch of the key figures that were in the last issue. And it's possible there's a bunch of first appearances right there on that page. Okay? Okay. All right. Now, I was enjoying this read. This is #9. But it's starting to get a little slangy. It's like they're ruining it by, I don't know if it's even being racist or not, where the character is starting to speak more slang and stuff, street stuff, and when initially he was, not doing that. I don't know if there's a new writer on this book or what, but I thought it was kind of weird. So it threw me off a little bit. Okay, #8 is Titan United Bloodshot. Is it Blood Pack #1? That shoe cover's dope. We also have that Mexican Heritage, Latino Heritage, Spanish Heritage month cover. They had the burrito on it and all that chimichanga. Well, they changed it. You see it right there. But this Derek shoe cover's sick. So what happens in here is Raven. It starts off with Robin not remembering anything, and the Cult of Blood or whatever it is, they convince Raven to go in the gym or whatever, and she takes a look, and at the end, Robin's back to normal, and I just want to show you that. It's called the Conversion, the Church of Raven, even if it's in the future or not. But she went through, and now reality's changed. That's what all these things are, is reality changes, constant reality changes. Keep in mind, I read Exterminators. Let me tell you something about that book real quick. Dude, the art's good. It's mature, and it's about some girls, but it just didn't work. New Mutants 40th anniversary. Man, that was lame. Just a bunch of stuff like that I read, but didn't make it. So let's get to #7. Avengers #60. This is the Beyond cover. I really like it. But Hawkeye gets judged in this book. And I think it's a decent read. Everything's crossing over with Axe. I think it's a decent read, and I love that cover, so I put it at number 6. Okay. Number 5. Or I put that at number 7. Excuse me. Number 6 is The Mandalorian. A lot of people got this GD cover. Now, I should have checked number 2 before I did this video. But I believe it's the first appearance of the Armorer. The Armorer. And some of the other Mandalorians that kind of... that big Mandalorian that challenges him? I'm not sure. Armorer could have appeared somewhere else. But the cover's great. And, it's the book. Alright, let's get into it. Number 5. Okay. I don't know. Avengers Forever, number 9. I've been loving these books. Now, this is the regular cover. I do like the Conley Beyond Amazing Spider-Man variant. I really like that one a lot. That was part of the reason I made it. But we meet the Carol Corps at the very end. It's just a bunch of different Carol Danvers, right? The story is what's really interesting, though. It's kind of dark. There is a Danvers that lives in this medieval time with all these weird animal people and stuff in a Phoenix run place. Phoenix. And nothing is allowed to fly. So she's on chains. She doesn't even know she can fly. But they go hunting birds. Anything that flies, they kill. And she's in this pit of mud and trying to get out. And it's just an interesting read. Kind of weird and dark. Eventually she gets out. She flies. And then she runs into the Carol Corps, which shows a shitload of different Carols. So that's a key. But the story was really weird. I don't know. I really like those Avengers Forever. This one's a little bit less. But the story was dark in a way. Alright. Number 4 is X-Men Legends number 2. Now this is pretty good. So, apparently this takes place between 182 and Giant Size X-Men number 1. Now, Wolverine last we saw was with Jack of Diamonds. And they went and they saw these X-Men. The X-Men weren't even there. It was a falsity. But Mesmero and Beast are in it. Mesmero is controlling Beast, right? Now here's what is interesting. Look at the costume Beast is wearing. Mesmero put him in a new costume. Okay? And he's controlling his mind. Long story short, there's a big fight. Beast is trying to break the mind control. And Wolverine can't take Jack of Diamonds anymore or whatever because he wants to kill everything. He just wants to kill everybody. So he literally picks him up by his claws and shatters him into pieces. During that battle, though, Wolverine's costume got messed up. The original Wolverine costume, guys, okay? So this is where it gets interesting. From the Herb Tramp days, with the small ears, the old face. Beast gets freed from his control, and Wolverine basically says, look, buddy, your costume's kind of torn up and stuff, Beast. I'm going to go ahead and take your mask. Right? I'm going to go ahead and take your mask. And it's the dawn of the new mask. So they're showing where the new mask came from. Now, Beast's identity in this book was wildlife. Sorry it took so long. But anyway, this is how Wolverine gets the new, more pointy... It's from a wildlife beast costume. Rips it off. He puts it on. I thought that was kind of fun that they kind of threw that in there. That's how the mask change happened. I liked it. So I put it at number 4. Okay. Number 3 is Batman Superman World Finest. Number 7. We get to meet Boy Thunder, who is an early partner of Superman, like Robin is to Batman. His name is David SICKO. He almost has the same Superman origin story, where he is from another planet and he gets saved by his family and all that, and the sun makes him stronger and all that. But in this case, he is sent by his family through a multi-dimensional, what we would call hyper time drive. It hints at that multi-dimensional stuff, and Superman and Batman and them find him. He's emotionally messed up. There's some things going on. He isn't anybody's partner yet. They give him a suit to hold back his powers, and I think it's going to continue. First appearance of, they call him Boy Thunder or whatever. But I thought it was interesting. It's very similar to Superman, and we'll see where this goes. Okay? All right. Let's do the giveaway really fast. Here we go, right here. All you guys got to do is comment, subscribe, like, and in this video, and you get a chance to win next week. The winner is Everyday Cody. Everyday Cody, you're winning the House of Slaughter number 6, I believe. 1:25 ratio cover. Thank you so much. I have a feeling I'm getting really bad reflection today. I don't know. Let's do this. Anyway. All right. Number 2. Number 2. Edge of Spider-Verse. Number 4. Okay, I got a lot to talk about in this. There are a shitload of characters, guys, in here. Not just the normal Sun Spider and Spinstress. Let's start with Spinstress. It's Cinderella. She's Cinderella. And all the characters in Cinderella are like goblins and all this shit. Multiple different bad guys. Multiple appearances. We also have... Okay, there's this dude named... No one knew about this, but there's a very short story, and it has to do with Spider-Ham. But it's a new character called Pete. Pete Spider-Man. And it even gives him his like first appearance here. It's really stupid, but it's funny because he basically like watches the HOA. Like Oscorp has a little city, and he's like a neighborhood Spider-Man, but he doesn't have a lot of powers. He's got a fanny pack. I thought that was really funny. And of course, there's the Green Lawn Goblin and Craven, the home flipper. I mean, anything that has to do with like a housing thing, he's there. It's just stupid and funny. Okay, now here's what kind of bugged me a little bit. First appearance of Sun Spider. Now, Sun Spider is disabled or handicapped or whatever. Cool looking character, okay? It is a girl. Here's what I don't like about it, okay? They're going to a dance. She's in a wheelchair, and all her friends want to help her, right? There's no stairs. They talk about no stairs, and they need an access ramp and all this stuff. And she keeps saying to her friends, look, I don't need your help. I don't need your help. I'm sick of you trying to help me all the time, right? I want to be... I mean, she is a Sun Spider on the side, right? But, you know, I'm okay. I don't need your help. Then some huge thing happens at the dance. They basically leave her inside there. She turns into Sun Spider and fights off the bad guys or whatever. And then when everyone comes back and the commotion's over, she's still in there in the wheelchair. Then she flips it on them and says, where were you guys? You never helped me. It was really weird that she did that. Also, she is, I believe, a lesbian too. So she's a first handicapped lesbian. But the fact that she went back and forth to wanting help and not wanting help and just kind of messing with people that were trying to help her in the first place, saying, I don't want your help. And then when they don't help, like the girl that cried wolf, then she gives you shit about it. So I kind of don't like the character for the personality. But there is a bunch of first appearances in this book. The Cinderella character, I mean, I could see Disney all over that one. The Spinstress, I could see that really turning into something. and the Pink Spider-Man, and there's a bunch of other fun little characters in there. But that Sun Spider really actually pissed me off a little bit. But not really. Okay, you guys. No key. Nothing. Number 1 is Carnage number 6. If you just the cover alone's sick. You guys, that was the best read I've read in a long time. Oh my gosh. Ram V is killing it. Absolutely killing it. The descriptions in this book, the way Carnage is explained as a being, as a way of thinking, as a presence, is amazing in this book. And it really digs down deep. So we last left off with them heading to hell. Him and the psychopath killer. Hela sees that they're there. Also, the detective is there. Okay? Who's battling with like the Cletus voice in his head. He's part Carnage. You have the serial killer and Carnage. And then you have the detective that has like this symbiote in him. He's got like a... At this point, his arm is the Claw. The detective. Partially transformed. And they're both racing to get to... And Carnage has his hellhound too. And the reason he got it was to sniff out the accuser or whatever. Now he is basically crucified, right? And the game is to see who gets there first. So the detective beats them there. And the thing inside his head's telling him, kill him. Kill him. That way Carnage will never be able to get his power, right? Anyway, long story short, they both have challenges to get through. Hell has put stuff in their way in hell to get to the prize, right? And they end up fighting this Carnage and this killer fight this like god. This is a god, and it like gets in your mind and it tries to flip your mind against you, right? And it's working on the serial killer. And you get see some of the origin of him, like killing people and trying to build to this great killer. And then it starts to diagnose, this god thing starts to go on Carnage's mind. And dude, all hell breaks loose. This is where the writing really comes together and you're like, wow, this is dope. This book is going somewhere. This writing is incredible. Long story short, dude, the god can't handle Carnage's evil, right? Carnage is everything, and he sees the future. They kind of show what's going to happen. So then Carnage lets the killer, once the god is like engulfed with all this like evil, he can't do anything. He lets the serial killer with him say, here, I promised I'd let you kill a god, and he lets him kill it. Pretty interesting, man. And so the detective finally gets the accuser, the Malekith or whatever his name is, I can't remember. Yeah, Malekith the Accursed or whatever. Gets him, takes him away, and he saves him. And so now Carnage and them are chasing. I gotta tell you, I was looking for a key, and I came out really happy instead. Because this book is hitting it all the way around. I expect really good things for Carnage coming up here. And Ram V has turned this shit around big time. From the very beginning of number 1, he is writing something that I think will hopefully leave us with a, wow, that was a great series. And I really hope it turns out well. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a little bit long, but I wanted to break it down for you as best I could. And I wanted to get it done. That's it. That's it, guys. Thank you for subscribing, liking, commenting, and we'll see you next week for your top 10. Have a great weekend.